Okay, everybody, put ones in the chat if you are ready to see this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Put ones in the chat if you're hyped. Let's go. what this last song means. I think most of y'all have been here. But it's the song to go do what you gotta do. Go get your drinks, go get your snacks, go get whatever it is you smoke. Go get it. And we're gonna start the show after. Let's go.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, shit on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get it thrown back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's the same, we all live for fame. Yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? I woke up super early this morning because I fixed my sleep schedule. Now I'm waking up too early and I'm kind of tired. Go figure. Yeah, I saw that little bit of fighting in the chat. I can tell you now, I will get rid of everybody. I need that to cease and desist right now, please. And I already know who I'm looking at. Pretty please with sugar on top, alright? The enemy is Def Noodles, not each other. Just saying. So, anyway, how y'all doing? How are y'all doing? My sleep schedule has been completely messed up since Sunday. By the time I got done with Fireball and I went live and I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed. Went to bed and I couldn't sleep worth a damn. I stayed up until 11 o'clock in the morning and took like a 4-hour nap and then stayed back up until like shit. I think I fell asleep around 10. Oh, well, I'm glad you found me too, Ivana. I don't think it's him or his team, Natalie. And I was thinking about doing a midnight show about that tonight. I don't think it's Def Noodles doing it. I really don't. I don't think it's him or his team. And it's not apparent that they're the ones doing it either. That's some kind of people are flying to rumors thinking it's him doing it automatically. I think it's a combination of the subreddit and noodle fans. Yeah, like fans, Natalie. Like people who watch YouTube. The viewers. That's who I think it is. That's exactly who I think it is. I went and looked for it. I didn't see the bragging. I'm going to have to go look again. No, he doesn't, High Priestess. Not at all. Thank you, Kalia. What happened? I know within minutes, Salvo, 2 of Salvo videos got taken down. 1 got a strike. And Edwin's video got a strike that he had Salvo on. And, that's Edwin's first strike ever, I believe. He's been on YouTube since 2005. And that's his first strike ever. Hey, Xylie, just chilling today. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Captain Pooper, for the 5. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure it's not a specific fan. I think it was like a bunch of fans got together and say, hey, let's go flag this so YouTube will look at it. Probably. Yeah, I know. Jessica's something too. Like I said, I'm going to talk about it at midnight tonight. Did I ever like Def Noodles? I never really cared for his content. I did, however, used to defend Def Noodles. I will say that. I used to defend Def Noodles. I never really cared for his content, though. Okay, y'all are going to have to hear it at midnight. I am not going to repeat the story, and it's not what we're talking about today. Ugh. I'm sorry you had to go through this. Go through what? What are you sorry about? This is my job. This is what I love to do. What? Okay, so I am going to tell y'all now. I never read the original filing. But Bruce Allen let me know because he has. He said basically, so the new filing is literally just the first filing amended to add DMs. Which is fine. I never read the first one, so we're just going to go ahead and read the first one. I mean, we're just going to read the whole thing, okay? With the minus of the first page. So that's what we're going to do. Ha! Xylie, you popping off on Ethan Ralph was Queen... Oh, Lord have mercy. I feel like I'm never going to live that moment down from Fireball. Listen, damn it. and Fireball was something else. It was fun, though. I had so much fun. All right. Yeah. Flop Tina. Listen. It was friendly banter, okay? That is called friendly banter, and that's what people do when they friendly banter, or at least that's what I do when I have friendly banter with people, okay? You never know what words are going to come out of my mouth in the middle of a friendly banter. Just imagine if I hate someone, okay? I got this shit on Top Chat too instead of Live Chat. Okay. All right, so this is the response. Okay, you know how we read Keemstar's response to Def to basically get rid of the case. All right, get rid of it, because we weren't talking about, and Keemstar things like, we weren't talking about Dennis, we were talking about the character Def Noodles. And they showed how the tweet was satire. All right. Well, Def Noodles had until the 12th, or technically the 13th, but either way, they had to respond to that to keep the case still going, all right? And this is the response back. So we're going to read through it, and it has a lot of it is included is the original filing, and they just added screenshots to update it. And it's not long. It's only like 12 pages. And we already skipped one because we don't need to see the first page. Yeah. Alright, so, jurisdiction. You know about all that. Alright, choice of law. California substantive law applies to the claims brought by the plaintiff herein. First, both plaintiff was citizen of California at the time the defamatory statements were published. Second, defendant had knowledge that plaintiff resides in California where he made the statements. Therefore, defendant knew the brunt of harm would be felt in California. Yeah, I love it when people don't know Keemstar, because Keemstar talks shit about you and he don't care where you are in the world. All right, background. Plaintiff, who is Def Noodles. Def Noodles is the plaintiff in this. Plaintiff is popular YouTube personality, not anymore, who posts and posted content under the handles Def Noodles. Plaintiffs also post and posted on his Twitter and other social media accounts under similar titled handles, despite using the handle Def Noodles and despite being referred to whatever that word is, colloquially, as Def Noodles is a nickname for his own show titles. Persons familiar with plaintiff knew or know, understood/understand references to Def Noodles is actually and in fact referring to the plaintiff's Dennis Fatoza. That's actually important because right here, that's where Keemstar, when he was filed his motion for dismissal, they said, we were talking about the character Def Noodles, not the person Dennis Fatoza. Because remember, when Def Noodles would get in hot water, what would Def Noodles say? What would he say, chat? I want you to put it in the chat. What was Def Noodles' thing 2 years ago when the commentary bros started going after him? And they were, what did he always respond with? Inklet, thank you for the $1.99. Dayless dose of your vitamins. Ma'am, you are not Amber Chick. You cannot be giving me middle fingers like Miss Amber Chick. That is an Amber Chick thing, baby. She knows me. There you go, Lizzie. It's just a character. That's what he would always say. It's just a character. I'm playing a character. Exactly. Moreover, on plaintiff's YouTube channel, it clearly states, my name is Dennis Fatoza and Def Noodles is a show I created. Plaintiff's Instagram and Twitter pages link viewers to the YouTube channel. In short, the listening viewing public do not view Def Noodles as distinct from Dennis Fatoza anymore. That is a lie. Then they view Okay. In short, the listening viewing public do not view Def Noodles as a distinct difference from Dennis Fatoza anymore. They view Mr. Beast, the world's leading YouTube personality, as distinct from Jimmy Donaldson, his real name. Well, I can tell you this. Mr. Beast wasn't putting out false stories on people either. Okay. Number 8. Defendant is a popular YouTube personality who posts content under the name Keemstar. Defendant also posts on his Twitter and other social media. YouTube personality who posts content under the name Keemstar. Not on his YouTube. On his YouTube, it would be Keemstar is the person that is under Drama Alert. Defendant also posts on his Twitter and other social media accounts. Defendant has over 2.5 million followers on Twitter at the time of the conduct complained of herein. Number 9, plaintiff and defendant are direct competitors on social media influencer industry. Defendant has a history of posting factual claims. Defendant has a history of posting factual claims regarding the entertainment industry in addition to other types of non-factual postings. On March 31st, 2021, after apparently taking issue with a perceived alliance between plaintiff and another social media personality, Ethan Klein, who defendant was unfriendly with, defendant sent the following direct messages to plaintiff on Twitter. You have lost your motherfucking way. I hear that in his voice too. You have lost your motherfucking way, and you have lost your motherfucking mind. The day has come, Dennis, and when it comes, I want you to know it was me. What, no comment? Why are you working for Ethan and Trisha? Okay, that was March 31st. April 2nd, 2021. I was fucking pissed at you the other night. I've calmed down now. I just watched this Nicholas Diorio video on you. Bro, you are messing up so bad. Okay, so that's how Nicholas Diorio is brought in. Do you have to be so much more careful? You're going to get fucking sued. I've been sued. It's not fun. Also in the video, there's a tweet where you try to go after my sponsors. I want a full written apology. I'm sorry. This first one here, that's something I would type to somebody. You have lost your motherfucking way, and you have lost your motherfucking mind. I sure as hell would send that to somebody. Look, you have lost your motherfucking way, and you have lost your motherfucking... I gotta find somebody to send that to. I gotta find somebody to send that to in a DM. Oh my God. I might send that to like Chris. Chris, I might send you that message. You have lost your motherfucking way, and you have lost your motherfucking mind. Okay, 10. As is clear from the messages above, defendant threatened Dennis, not a fictional character named Def Noodles, for the postings plaintiff made on social media. On May 20, he didn't threaten him. He said if you didn't calm down or you didn't straighten out, you were going to get sued. He didn't threaten him. He just said he lost his motherfucking mind. Anyway, on May 21st, 2021, it is verified Twitter account. Defendant made good on his profane threats and posted the following tweet of and concerning plaintiff tweet to his over 2.5 million followers, which was hyperlinked directly to plaintiff's Twitter handle, thereby pointing plaintiff and no one else. And here's the infamous tweet. Def Noodles, 5/21/21. Def Noodles has allegedly groomed girls from ages 12 to 15. Big YouTuber source. That right there tells you the joke. Victims are scared of him and wish to stay anonymous, but may come forward soon. Hashtag Drama Alert. Right under it, same day. Def Noodles has declined to give us any comment on these allegations made against him. Yeah, technically it wasn't hyperlinked. Wait, it wasn't hyperlinked. Which was hyperlinked directly to plaintiff's Twitter handle. That wasn't hyperlinked. That's a lie. That was not hyperlinked. The only thing that was hyperlinked was not even really a hyperlink, is a hashtag drama alert. He did not at Def Noodles with that. What kind of shit is this? Okay, well, that's a lie. Damn, the lawyer's as bad as Dennis is. All right, 11. These statements were complete and utter fabrications. There were no allegations by any girls, underage or not, that plaintiff had groomed them or otherwise engaged in inappropriate conduct of a sexual nature. Moreover, contrary to defendant's false claims, neither defendant nor anyone acted in defendant's behalf made any attempt to seek comment. Yeah, because it was a joke, on fabricated allegations. To the contrary, defendant blocked plaintiff on Twitter, ensuring he would have no ability to publicly respond to defendant's fabricated claims. I don't know who these lawyers are. I kind of feel like Def kind of fucked up with his lawyers. All right, let's see. If y'all hear drink porn, I'm sorry. All right. Let me put the cigarette down while I pour this. Those who read and commented on the tweet clearly understood it as stating actual verifiable facts about plaintiff. For example, now let me tell you the people who believe that, the people who hated Keem. I can tell you that right now for a fact. The people who hated Keem were the ones who believed it. The people who didn't hate Keem saw a big YouTuber source and knew for a fucking fact that it was a lie. On May 22nd, 2021, a user with a Twitter hand, Memelin, responded to the tweet stating, showing them girls his little noodles. Oh my God, it's called sarcasm. Another user with the handle Chris MCYT posted, so Def Noodles might be a pedophile? Lord have mercy. This is what's wrong with Twitter, y'all. People don't understand fucking nuance and or sarcasm. Plaintiff also received direct messages and tweets asking him to comment on the false allegations in the tweet and expressing that they understood the tweet to make the accusation that the plaintiff was subject of allegations of grooming of underage girls for sex and was involved in pedophilia. The day of the tweet, a user with a tender... God, all these fucking Twitter handles. With the Twitter handle Xylie Star tweeted, hopefully MSM picks up on this. Can't have another pedo running around this platform. Other tweets called for official investigation and believed the victims. But the truth was, there was nothing to investigate. There were no victims, not even an alleged one. Plaintiff received hundreds of messages that were harassing, threatening, and even including death threats. No one perceived the tweet to be referring to a fictional character, but a person. Plaintiff, who they believe was the subject of the actual allegations of sexual crimes against minors. And even though defendant knew this, he still allowed his lies to spread like wildfire around social media while remaining silent. God, that sounded like a bad book. And even though defendant knew this, he still allowed his lies to spread like wildfire around social media while remaining silent. Who the fuck wrote this shit? Another plaintiff tried to defend himself on his own accounts. His social media following was not broad as defendants. His efforts were not able to... aimlorate. I'm too blue collar for that word. So basically, deflect the harm done by defendant's malicious disinformation campaign. As such, plaintiff's reputation was injured per se because of false allegations of criminal conduct. Yeah, that's not what did it. It was him freaking the fuck out is what did it. Plaintiff suffered a per se reputational injury as a result of a false and defamatory tweet. 18. Apparently realizing that he was going to be sued for defamation, defendant then engaged in an ill-fated, thinly veiled attempt to peremptorily argue that the tweet everyone understood as a legitimate report regarding plaintiff's victims of sex crimes. On February 5th, 2022, he tweeted a confession wherein he admitted that the tweet was a total fabrication. The confession. Don't you remember he kept posting nonstop fake pedo stories on YouTubers? So I posted this tweet to mock him. On May 2021, everybody knows this is a joke, that I'm mocking him, but now he's taking it completely out of context, acting like it's a serious allegation. That's when Def Noodles, I think that's around the time, February 5th, I want to say that's the time that Def Noodles went ears off and just started fucking complaining about Keemstar, I believe. Why is my chat not caught up? Okay, there we go. Alright. Number 19. Here we go. So after seeing responses to the tweet that took the tweet seriously, defendant nearly 8 months later issued the confession issued the confession claiming everyone knew it was a joke. But defendant knew that people did not read it as a joke, as evidenced by the responses to the tweet. Defendant did nothing to clarify or correct the false statements in the tweet until many months later after the damage had been done. Moreover, in defendant's confession tweet, he admits that the original tweet was of and concerning plaintiff Dennis Spinoza and not a fictional person, because the he who is taking false allegations seriously cannot be a fictional character. It is clearly plaintiff. Well, my question is, when Nick and Tipster, because that was Tipsters at the time, when Nick and Tipster were talking, were they saying Def Noodles or were they saying Dennis Spinoza? Think about it. When they were tweeting, were they saying Def Noodles or were they saying Dennis Spinoza? Wouldn't that be a big deal to know? Yeah, this is one of the stupidest lawsuits I've ever seen also. A fucking men. Not only that, but in the confession, defendant doubled down on a false claim that the plaintiff had declined to comment to defendant on the false allegation. In doing so, defendant left open the possibility that plaintiff's failure to address the joke allegations might mean perhaps there was a kernel of truth to the false allegations. As far as I remember, didn't Dennis have his phone number? Couldn't a dentist texted him and go, yo, what the fuck? Like, think about it, all right? I'm going to tell you now. If Keemstar make up some shit like this with me, if I had his phone number, I would be blowing the fuck up asking him, what the fuck is this shit? And why the fuck are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? I would. If I had his phone number, I'd be like, motherfucker, what? Although defendant's confession was a... Wait. Although defendant's... Okay. Oh, we didn't read this one. Not only that, but in the confession, defendant doubled down the false claim that the plaintiff had declined to comment defendant and false allegation. In doing so, defendant left open the possibility of plaintiff's failure to address the joke allegations might mean perhaps there was a kernel of truth to the false. Let me tell you something. If people... Do you honestly think that if Keemstar had real allegations with proof that Dennis was doing some shit like that, do you think he wouldn't have ran that on Drama Alert? Do you honestly believe he wouldn't have ran that on Drama Alert? I mean, think about it. Are you crazy? Are they crazy? Although defendant's confession was a jailhouse lawyer attempt, oh damn, that's kind of rude, was a jailhouse lawyer attempt at immunizing himself from liability for defamation. In reality, it constitutes conclusive evidence of his actual malice as to the truth of the tweet, along with the threatening messages defendant sent prior to the tweet. Plaintiff now brings this action to recover actual compensatory and punitive damages against defendant. As described above, defendant made false statements of fact, expressly and/or implied. You know what I hope Keemstar's people do? I hope they get all those tweets. I hope they have all those tweets where everybody was quote tweeting Dennis back then, going, "Yo, this James Charles one is a lie. This James Charles one is a lie." And I hope they get the video saying this James Charles one was a lie, because that's what he was doing. Just saying. Okay, as described above, made false statements and or implied as follows. That there were actual underage girls in the ages ranging 12 to 15 who accused plaintiff of grooming them for illicit sexual purposes. These girls were victims, which implied that wrongful conduct had in fact been committed against the girls by plaintiff of a criminal, pedophilic, and sexual nature. These girls were scared of plaintiff, suggesting that plaintiff had threatened or coerced them into silence. Plaintiff had declined to comment on these very serious allegations lodged against him. He could have commented by texting his ass and cussing him out. Ordinary, reasonable readers of the tweet understood the tweet to be stating these actual facts expressly and implied about plaintiff Dennis Fatoza and not any fictional character plaintiffs allegedly created. The ordinary, reasonable reader would not read these statements as rhetorical, hyperbole, or satire. They came from Keemstar. You know what, James Charles, you should pull the same thing. You got a lot more money than Def Noodles. James Charles should pull the same thing on Def Noodles, because he would have a bigger case to be actually. He'd have a bigger damn case. What the hell is this shit? Like, really, dude? I think I'm getting sick, because my ears are starting to be funky. Okay. Defendant, as evidenced by the prior threatening messages and the confession, intended the ordinary, reasonable readers of the tweet to draw the above reference conclusions, inferences, and impressions from the tweet. These conclusions and blah, blah, blah are defamatory per se because they accuse plaintiff of commission of a crime by involvement in pedophile grooming of underage girls, which plaintiff refused to comment on. Defendant never raised a finger to clarify or correct the tweet to ensure readers knew it was a joke. Neither did Def Noodles when it came to I think it was 2 stories that he got wrong. 2 or 3 stories that I got wrong on James Charles. FYI. Readers knew it was a joke, even though he knew the public at large did not read the tweet as a joke. That is not true. It's fucking Keemstar. He's a troll. Everybody knows Keemstar's a damn troll. But rather as a serious claims of criminal misconduct. Defendant, in fact, has admitted that he intended these conclusions and whatever to be drawn from the tweet, claiming that he did so to mock plaintiff for allegedly making fake pedo allegations against others. Yes, that person's name is James Charles. In doing so, defendant admits that he intended / endorsed the impression from the tweet to be drawn that the plaintiff was accused and had, in fact, engaged in pedophilia. Oh my God, this is so dumb. Defendant has also admitted that he knew that defamatory statements in the tweet were false when they were made because it was a joke. Oh my God. Defendant therefore admits to making the tweet with actual malice as to the falsity of the defamatory statements in the tweet. Wait, what, Lex? Stop saying Keem looks like a troll and smells like... I'm not saying Keem looks like a troll and smells like one. I don't know who you're talking to, Lex. I'm just saying. Art, I'm losing IQ points reading this shit. Damn right, Forma. Xylie might be getting sick because she is the illest in the game. I know that's right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who wrote this. Oh yeah, I heard he I saw that on Chris's thing. Basically, he's trying to get reputational injuries exceeding $75,000, but as we've seen before, oh, here it is, right here. What was it? 2021, right? He didn't lose. Matter of fact, he gained in March of 2021. And that was May of 2021. All right. May of 2021, he gained 5,000 subscribers. Where did you lose, dude? I can tell you where you're losing now. You've lost 28,000 subscribers as of August of 2022. Just saying. Look at that dip. Look at that dip right there. You're losing now. Joe Mega for $9.99. Part of me is giggling at the thought of Dennis lecturing a courtroom on the intricacies of his comedy. That would be amazing, would it not? Yeah, are you from Detroit? You would look like my cousin if he was a guy. No, Your Honor. What I meant was because, you know, she was a girl and I just said I was saying that she would look like my cousin if she was a guy or if he was a girl because, you know, she's, you know. You know what? Seriously. I want to go to this trial too. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, so that's basically talking about how he wants 75 grand. Plaintiffs have therefore mental anguish damages in addition. Yes, remember, he had to go see his therapist. And YouTube apparently was his therapist also. Because, my God, when he took those ears off, he was great for a couple of videos. I fucking loved it, alright? But when he went ears off every day, Keemstar, 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 it was ridiculous. Do you think Def Noodles realizes that it's a bad thing when a judge laughs at you? I'm starting to wonder. I don't know. I don't know how to say that sentence. Let me think about that one for a second. 29, finally, plaintiff will show by clear and convincing evidence, not really, that defendant's tweet was made with actual knowledge of falsity of defamatory statements, thereby entitling plaintiff to exempt. He didn't lose anything. He gained subs. All right, so 75,000 word premium, demand for a jury trial. Could you imagine? Because if it goes to jury, they got to do discovery, okay? Can you imagine if you were, okay, I'm letting my audience know now, and I know my audience isn't really big, okay, guys? But if one of y'all become a juror, you have got, well, no, you can't do that because that's against the law. But can you imagine having to sit there as a, okay, after the trial, if one of my viewers is a juror for that trial, okay, and you can prove to me that you were a juror for that trial, when it's done and over with, I want to talk to you. I want to interview you. Amber, we need you to move to California quick. If Dennis would have just listened to me and put the damn cat ears back on, none of this would have happened. It's California, so they probably see if this shit was done in my state, we would have had cameras. So I don't know. I think they should televise the shit, personally. I think they should televise it. Don't you think they should I mean, think about it. You know, the plaintiff is a huge YouTuber, a popular social media guy. And Keemstar with his 2.5 million followers on Twitter. Don't you think it should be televised? I think the people deserve to watch this trial. Listen, I wasn't into the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial. I did watch some of it, but not all of it, right? But I promise you, if that shit... if that shit was televised, we will watch every second of it on this channel. Every second of it. Well, you gotta think. Def Noodles is the type of person that he can't be told he's wrong. We're seeing that all over the place. That's what we would call it, Flop Tina. The people versus Dennis Noodles. I want to see Keem drunk defend himself. Lex, what are you on about? You are on some other shit. Like drunk defend himself? How do you know he was drunk? He is a spoiled brat. I agree. Now remember, if one of you tapes it, you will need to sacrifice a channel by streaming it. A la John Swan. It's alright, I got 3 channels. We'll be alright. We just need to go full circle where Dennis makes a video titled, "Why Am I Still Getting Hate?" I think they meant to see him get drunk. Oh! It would be entertaining if Keemstar went in that bitch drunk. But with his lawyers, I doubt he will. No. Here's the thing. If we definitely don't want Sable's channel taken down, because here's the thing. If Sable's channel gets taken down, all that money that was going towards Matt's leg will be gone. If it gets taken down before he gets next month's payout. To be honest, it depends on the discovery phase. For real. And I think Keem has a case. I really do. They could show where Dennis can't tell the difference between truth and a lie just off of his James Charles tweets. Maybe. And the Fireball, Joe, half of that money, half of the winnings was going to Tommy and Matt. Well, it's going to Matt to get him a new leg. And then half of the winnings went to a subscriber, and they get paid out next month. And when he gets paid out next month, that's when he sends the money. Yeah, he might be able to use Papa Gut situation too, yeah. Well, yeah, Tommy, let's be honest, that's how Tommy won. So when they asked me what I was going to do with the money, I was like, well, what am I going to say? I can't beat a leg. How do you beat a leg? How do you beat somebody getting a leg? You just can't. So I'm like, I don't know. I need new equipment for my channel. Shit. See, that's the thing. They could listen. If this ends up going to trial, there's going to be a discovery, and I'm gonna tell you what, discovery is going to be rough. So, yeah, I should have said. You know what? I should have answered like that, Llama. I should have said it. Support my cigarette fund. That's true. Listen, Pumpkin wasn't gonna beat a one-legged man, okay? Pumpkin was not gonna beat a one-legged man. That shit was not gonna happen. But that's okay. You know what? I adore Tommy, and I really, really, really like Matt. I really like Matt. Matt is an amazing dude. He's an amazing dude in the community. He's just I hate to say it like this, no pun intended, stand-up dude. And he deserves it. Yeah. He absolutely 100% deserves it. So. Honestly, no. Keem actually doesn't hate Papa Gut. He has stated multiple times he doesn't hate Papa Gut. I just can't imagine being I've done jury duty finally in my life, and I can't imagine sitting in a fucking jury listening to this case. And I guarantee you this: if this bitch goes to trial, the plaintiff, which is Def Noodles lawyers, Def Noodles and his lawyers, they are going to try for the most Karen-y jurors that they have ever seen. And they would probably go for the most Karen-y jurors that they only look at Facebook all day and don't know anything about Twitter and don't know anything about YouTube. That's the kind of defendant, that's the kind of jury they're going to look for. Tell you the truth, I'd probably rather be on the Chris Chan case. I'd rather be a jury for the Chris Chan case, probably. Depends on the jury. Depends on the jury. If they get a bunch of Karens that don't know nothing about Twitter and don't know nothing about YouTube, it depends. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. But the thing is what Def Noodles always, no matter what the fucking situation is, Def Noodles always doesn't realize, dude, your plate is not clean. Your plate isn't clean, dude. It's not. You have fucked up some shit. Oh, I would be extremely angry if he won. the hell is that, Lex? Lex, you're starting to get on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. You're starting to get on my nerves. Oh, that's what that is? Huh. I mean, they are cute. But anyway, does anybody have any last comments before we get out of here? I may or may not do a midnight show. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Because I'm starting to feel sick for some reason. My ears are getting scratchy. You know, that's a really good question. Where is all his tapes on stand-ups? Because, you know, stand-up people who do comedy, they get themselves, like, recorded all the time. Not creatively. Oh, I have coffee. I'll drink some coffee. Just want to let everybody know that I support... Oh, yeah! Thank you, Edwin, for saying that. Thank you for saying that, Edwin. Okay, hey, just let you know. All right, we're changing things up with the member live streams, okay? I haven't decided yet on... Okay, I will say this. Member live streams are no longer going to be on Sunday, all right? Because Flop Tina is actually going to join me on Sundays, and we're going to do like a weekly review of what happened before, you know, that podcast. So basically, on Sunday, we're going to recap everything that happened in the week. All right, we're going to start doing that on Sundays. Now, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do 2 days a week on members only, because honestly, it's getting rough for me to do 2 days a week. All right. So I might go down to one member live chat a week. And then I will also be putting some live streams that I do late night for some ungodly reason, because some bigger YouTuber is bored, but yet they're too damn lazy to go live themselves. And I always end up being the one that goes live. I might take those lives and put them in members only, or some of them, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That way you'll get more content. But we're at least keeping 1 day a week, and I want to keep it on Thursdays, for members only. Joe Maker for 1999. Here's the issue with these lawsuits: when they consider insults to be slander. John, whatever that name is, a politician who tried to sue Jordan Shanks for slander, would have to prove he does not indeed look like a meatball. Oh my God. And now I'm being told I will be doing a midnight show. Well, will you join the midnight show, homeboy Edwin? Because somebody's going to have to keep me awake. Yeah, there's 50 of you that got a small PP membership. Yeah, they're going to be running out here soon. Just to let y'all know. And a bunch of y'all joined the Discord. So at the end of this month, or by the end of next month, I'll have to go through and see who's in the Discord because of it. Floppy Gets Real podcast. Yes, a weekly flop up. That's actually a good name. Tell you the truth, I might actually use that. But yeah, so Flop Tina is going to join me on Sundays, and we're going to do a weekly wrap up. Because it's getting kind of rough to, either stories come out, or I stayed up so late the night before because Edwin was too lazy to go live, so he wanted me to go live, and then he makes me sit there for like 6-7 fucking hours, and I'm not going to bed till 7 in the morning. Yeah. Or like, Tipster hits me up and go, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. What are you doing? He was like, I can't sleep. I was like, yeah, I kind of want to stream right now, but I don't know. He goes, go ahead and stream. I'm bored. And then I stream, and then I'm up till 7 in the morning. So. Xylie, you know you could say no, right? But yeah, but the problem is, at the time when they pressure me to go live, I'm literally usually wide awake and I'm bored as shit. Like, I'm getting to the point, by the time they hit me up, I'm getting to the point with my video game going, okay, I'm getting sick of looking at this. You know? So, more than likely, yeah. And then I turn around and go, you know what? I'm bored. Fuck it. Let's go live. Oh, and I was a lazy shit, and I have not updated my ending soon scene. All right, so I'm going to update that either tonight or tomorrow, because I have to actually do it on another program and then upload it to this. I can't just go in there and go boo, 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 and it's done. So it's a dirty job. So yeah, that's pretty much what fucking, what'd he say? Nicholas Diorio told me. He goes, you must be the one that we go to now when we're bored. I'm like, yep. I'm just happy. I had 2 days in a row where I had to fuss at somebody, and I'm glad I didn't have to fuss at anybody today. Just saying. Yes. Yes, my channel is growing. I'm so grateful for it, too. I love it. I love all my viewers. What's up, Skip, by the way? I love all my viewers, all the subscribers. Love them all. And I really admire all the creators, no matter, like, the size of their channels, that have come around me and really supported what we do over here. I appreciate them all. So, all right, guys. Well, enough of the rainbows and unicorns throwing out rainbows and love and all that other bullshit. Skip's like, what up? I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go make me some coffee or something. Midnight, we'll talk about everybody's strike. We should call it Dennis Strikes Back or something like that. I don't know. But we'll do a midnight live tonight. I'm happy the community is coming together for the time. Okay, see, now, King Quinn, this is where you messed up with that statement. You're supposed to say, I'm happy the community is coming together. For the time being, don't throw that juju. What are you doing? That's bad juju. You don't do that. What's wrong with you? You don't throw bad juju like that. What? If Xylie starts picking other creators over me, it's game up. Edwin, shut the hell up. Oh, the Phantom Dentist. Actually, that's pretty good. I like that one. I like that one. That one's actually pretty badass. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great night. And remember, no more Sundays. I haven't named the name, but y'all came up with some good names for me and Flop Tina on Sundays. But y'all still will get more stuff for the members only. Members only on Thursdays, fine. And Edwin is a big baby who expects everyone to pick him over everyone else because he's a baby. And always, always remember, keep that shit real. Bye, y'all.
Like me, open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. showing off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs a antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker